Over at Nahm. Oh, Felix just got a low 40.
43.70 it looked like. They panned away a little quickly.
Here we have Max inspecting his second solve. He sees the times of Felix and Kevin, and he knows he has to get mid to low 40s.
Felix and Max both starting out with a 49. Felix then getting a 43. We'll see if Max can respond with another low 40.
Looks like we also have Bill getting ready for his solves. Or just finishing his first solve.
Just
49.
finished with a sub 50, 49.72. Wonder if that is Canadian record. No, Bill has a 46.21 single.
All right.
Max has a 45.38 NAR from the first round. Sorry, we're looking at the World Cube Association result site, which doesn't have the results from this site in yet.
50.66 for Max.
These are up to date if they're
Yeah. We were looking on the WCA site. Yeah. Thank you, chat.
Oh, not a good solve for Kevin.
Kevin getting a 1 minute plus solve.
Now Kevin knows that likely his next 3 solves will be his 3 counting solves. And I think Felix is in a great position right now. All right. Felix is starting his next solve.
Kevin watching Seung Hyuk Nahm finish his second solve. Looks like it's going to be just over 50 seconds here.
.55. Felix, let's see what time you will get.
Felix with a counting 47.00. Kevin is warming up his hands before his next solve.
Now that he has his worst solve and likely his worst solve and best solves. All these solves will matter a lot. Is that the third solve for Max Park on the right?
Felix watching intently as Max pairs his edges.
Looks like Nahm is also watching Kevin solve, saying what time he has to beat.
Yeah, Seung Hyuk Nahm has yet to go under 50 seconds, but with Kevin's 1 minute solve, he might think he has a good chance at third. Max finishing off with a 54-second solve.
Good solve from Kevin, 49.
Another sub 50.
Kevin could be in a position to take second, steal second from Max.
Yeah, Max with a counting 50 right now, and his best time is a 49. 48.84. Kevin with a 49.82, definitely counting. He has a 45 as well, so any mid-low 40s will be very good for Kevin, but Max will have to do that twice in a row if he wants to count one. Dario finishing up with a 103. Looks like Sebastian got a 52 or a 53 there.
Looks like we got some applause. Unfortunately, I don't think we got that solve on stream. Feliks is approaching the 45-second mark.
On to his last layer.
Another sub 50 for Feliks.
Accounting 49.10. Feliks is counting a 47 flat and a 49.1.
Guaranteed a sub 50 average for Feliks. I wonder how he's feeling about that average. You know, in Worlds Finals, we're definitely not expecting to see the fastest solves because of how nerves come into play. So even though it might not be his PB, there's still a chance that he's fairly happy with that average.
If Kevin wants a chance to knock out Feliks for first, he's going to have to get a very good solve here.
Since he has a good single, that's always a possibility. It's the great part about starting with a good solve. Looks like he's on to 3x3. All right. Is it going to be sub 50? Doesn't look like it. 51, 58.
And of course, Kevin has a over 1 minute solve, so that 51.58 will count, as well as his last solve will. Unless he does very bad or very good. Wow. Max Park with a 42.63 there.
Wow.
Unfortunately, Max already has a counting 50 and a 54 here.
I think Max is slightly above, slightly faster counting 2 solves than Kevin.
Sorry, a counting 49 and a 50 for Max. Kevin is counting a 49 and a 51. Max is taking the lead back from Kevin.
Looks like Feliks is solidly in the lead, but Max and Kevin are very close. This is the last solve for Feliks. At his worst, still guaranteed at sub 50 average. Looks like it's going to be his worst time. What is that average? He has a counting 47 flat, 49.1, and 49.38. I think we'll find out in a little bit what that average was.
That is most likely going to win, but it is a very close race for Max and Kevin for second and third here.
After seeing the 42, though, both Max and Kevin have good singles. Maybe they could still get another good single and take the average.
That is about a 48.5 average for Feliks. 48.48 exactly, yes,
Right,
as
Kevin.
the chat has.
Kevin is trying to focus, getting ready for his last 5x5 solve of Worlds.
Max has already begun on the right. This is going to be a race. If Max can get another 42, he could pull ahead of Feliks.
I think Kevin needs to beat Max by a couple seconds in order to take second. I'm sure he'd be very happy about that because I think Kevin was not seeded to take second. And after losing to him at U.S. Nationals last week, I think he'd be very happy to beat him. Looks like
the best possible average Kevin can get is a 49.02. So he is not going to win.
48.97.
48.97. That puts Max at a final average of 48.97 counting, 50.66 counting, and 49.84 counting.
Looks
for
like
49.82.
Kevin is not going to beat Max today. 52.
And we haven't been able to see all the solves from our other competitors. Looks like Hyuk Nahm got a 45.
It's a little hard to see from here. 45. Looks very happy about that. Pounding the table a little bit. Do you think he took third?
I'm not sure. We weren't able to see all of his solves.
Yeah.
But Feliks is your 5x5 world champion. Congratulations, Feliks. Max Park taking second. Congratulations, Max. Seung Nahm looks quite happy. Dario with a 51.45.